Dumudulo siya, so to speak. Seats B-roll. Ay. Kaya nga Honda City, it's not called Honda Toge. But powerful side mirror demo. Now pair that with Honda CVT transmission. Continuous variable transmission. Did I just say that? Parang ATM machine lang sinabi ko. I'm just talking, and if you're still watching, what the frick are you doing with your life? Okay guys, so for today's video, we have the Honda City RS Hatchback here with us today, and let's take a quick first look. Starting with the front, we get this really aggressive looking grille, RS badge over here. We have LED headlights, LED DRLs, and LED fog lamps. And I really like this honeycomb texture over here going on in the grille. Cute little splitter thing. It looks really aggressive. So this is in the color Sonic Gray Pearl, and it looks really good under sunlight and even at night. So for the RS variant, we get these 16-inch glossy black alloy wheels. We also get a glossy black power fold, power adjust side mirrors. It's also keyless entry. Yawn. And I really like the side skirt. It just ties in the whole side profile of the City RS together. And then the body lines just go through like that, making it look really compact. Actually, it's so big for a hatch, it almost looks like a mini wagon to me. Up top, we have a glossy black shark's fin antenna over there. And of course, the piece de resistance to this Honda City is that it's a hatchback. So over here at the rear, we get this really nice looking spoiler with a third brake light, LED tail lights, RS badge over here. And look at that diffuser sa baba, sobrang nice. Alrighty, let's open the rear hatch. Yawn. Again, we get a tonneau cover that goes up with the back glass. Quite spacious. Our rear seats are also 60-40 split. And with the rear this spacious, you can just open this up at the parking lot, sit back down and tambay and enjoy the fresh air vibes. So here at the back, we have our tools, wrench tow hook, spare tire. Ayan. So my favorite thing about Honda hatches is that you get ULT seats. So we're gonna make more space to fit more cargo. So with just one click, we can fold down the seats flat. Again, very flat. So this whole thing becomes a mini pickup already. But if you have tall items, you can also do this. Okay, so you just pull up the whole seat, lock it in place, put this down. Ayan. So we can put a whole TV here in the middle. So it doesn't matter what configuration you need when you're carrying a lot of stuff. You're gonna figure out how to put it in a city hatchback. Now under the bonnet of the City RS is an L15. So under the bonnet, we have a 4-cylinder 1.5-liter Dock i-vtec engine that pushes 121 PS and 145 Newton meters of torque. So it's quite a peppy engine for this car. It makes it come alive. I love it. Super luwag niya. Ang dali niya i-service. O, tinan mo, lahat ang dali abutin. Our alternator and compressor is very easy to reach. Our serviceable fluids are within reach also. Our batteries over here, easy to work with. Oh my god, I'm sweating buckets. Let me just show you my favorite feature of the modern Hondas. So all you have to do is click lock and press hold. Wait for it, and it's gonna start. So right now it's cooling the cabin already. The aircon is on, it's idling. So let's do our interior now. So my favorite talaga is the remote start feature kasi ayun nga, kunyari nagme-makeup ako sa kwarto ko sa taas. While it's hot down here, I can already start the car and have the aircon going. Alright, now let's head on inside. So what I love about the Honda City RS is ang low-key ng interior niya. So they were able to put in reds without being too overly flashy. I like this red mesh thing going on. Super comfy and breathable. You have perforated parts, red accents, red stitch wheel actually. Ayan, super nice. And it doesn't look tacky, that's why I love it. So manufacturers take note, this is how you tastefully do red accents in the interior. So off the bat, we're greeted with this amply sized steering wheel with all of the multifunctional controls. So we have our cruise control stuff over here. We have our infotainment controls over here. Tingnan mo, ang tactile nung paddle shifters. So it's very easy to reach. You don't have to like go overboard and reach it. It's just right for Asian hands. So I like that. We get actual gauges and a digital display in the middle. Here we have an 8-inch infotainment system that has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I love that we have physical knobs for aircon button. And look at this really cool thing. So kunyari, paglalamigan mo yung aircon, tingnan mo, the knob's gonna turn blue. And if you want it a little bit less cool, if you turn it to the other side, it's gonna turn red. So you know exactly if you're making it warmer or cooler based on the dial color. Ang cute. So for this one, we get a lot of storage compartments, 2 cup holders over here. We get 2 USB ports for charging and for connecting your phone to the infotainment system if you don't want to do it wirelessly. We also get a 12-volt socket over here. We got a chunky shifter, and our econ mode is actually here, super easy to reach. I also love how we have a physical handbrake. It's quite strong. Ayan, sobrang nice. We also get the center armrest compartment. Ayan, it's not as deep, but marami ka na malalagay dyan. But that's pretty much here up front. Let's move on to the rear. Over here at the rear, it's also quite spacious because we have the hatchback version. You get a lot of headroom. So this is me getting in. It's super easy to get in the car. Just slide in. So the headroom, syempre decreasing kasi pababa. But yeah, look at this headroom. And look at this knee space. Tingnan mo sobrang layo ng front seats dito sa rear. So you really have to lean in to talk to the people up front. So that's very nice. You can relax here at the back. Super chill here. Alright, so this is our sitting POV. Ayan, look at how far everything is from our relaxed seating position here at the second row. I love it. So one of the things I take for granted because I usually am the one driving is may aircon vents dito sa likod. And underneath here, we have 2 12-volt sockets. So hindi ka talaga maubusan ng pang-charge, guys. So here at the rear, we get bottle holders for each side. You also get the center armrest with 2 cup holders. And last night, we got to try driving the car with 5 people. And it's super comfy here sa likod. Talagang, you barely have to crowd. Or it's really not crowded here at the back, even at full capacity. So I find that really nice. So the Honda City Hatchback is really perfect for, solo trips when I have to do errands alone. It's super easy to drive. And at the same time, it's also perfect for when I have to bring my barkada around. Alright, that's pretty much it for our walk around. Now time for the driving part. Let's go! Alright, now B-roll time. Steering wheel B-roll. Seats B-roll. Infotainment screen. Rear seats pull out. Power fold side mirror demo. Headlight detail. Front wheels. RS badge shot. RS badge. RS. Okay guys, if you like this video so far, like, comment, subscribe, or if you want to follow us on our other socials, we're on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So starting with the seating position is quite upright. So the seat is forward, back, recline, and height adjustable. And pair it with a tilt and telescopic steering adjust. It's so easy to find your seating position. So as for the wheel, for me, this is the perfect size. Steering input is super konti lang. The steering is very gaan. And the paddle shifters are quite ergonomic, very easy to reach. It's very tactile too. So as for the engine, we have a 4-cylinder 1.5-liter DOC i-vtec engine. So this is pushing 121 PS and 145 Newton meters of torque. And if I may say so, this engine is one of the highlights of this car. It's very enjoyable to use. So hindi na siya pogi. May power pa siya to back up the pogi looks. The tune on this L15 is really good. Throttle response is very crisp and you get up to speed really well. And in typical Honda fashion, this engine loves to rev. The way the engine just keeps on pulling as you get up the rev range. Typical Honda, I love it. Dumudulo siya, so to speak. Now pair that with Honda CVT transmission. Continuous variable transmission. Did I just say that? Parang ATM machine lang sinabi ko. Okay, moving on. Anyways, this transmission makes it all the more a preppy car to drive. The CVT loads up instantly without delay, so hindi ka dehado sa singitan. And in manual mode, it's pretty quick shifting, making the driving experience really enjoyable.
3, 2, 1, shift. 3, 2, 1, shift. 3, 2, 1, downshift. 3, 2, 1, upshift.
As for the brakes, they're ample as it is, so we have a disc drum setup. But personally, with this great of an engine, I wish the RS came with all-wheel disc brakes. I would have loved that additional precision when slowing down. I'd love to enjoy stopping as much as I enjoy accelerating in this car because I really love the power plant. Sana kaya ko pa siyang sagarin with that extra brake feel. Pero nitpick ko na lang yun, parang wishlist kumbaga. Now, onto suspension and handling. The suspension is very adequate for Philippine roads. So it has a lot of travel and it can take the uneven Philippine roads that we have to take on a daily basis. The shocks are tuned so well to the spring, so we don't get that jacking up motion na binabato ka when you hit a bump. As for the handling, part of what makes this car comfortable is the compliant bushings and suspension mounts. But they're a little bit too compliant when it comes to big maneuvers. So we can kind of feel them squish when you're driving enthusiastically. So this car's not really top of mind when I'm looking to go for a spirited drive up the mountains. Kaya nga Honda City, it's not called Honda Toge or Honda Racetrack. But so as for the fuel economy, we've driven the car for over 141 kilometers. And it's telling us that we're doing 9.8 kilometers per liter. Hindi ko ba yung highway to guys ha, city-city lang tayo. Plus we've been idling this car for so long kasi I was exploring the car for the review. So it's pretty good. And so far, wala pa tayo sa half tank. We're only done less than, a little bit more than 1/4. So one tank would surely give you more than 300 kilometers of range. And good news, so one of the biggest upgrades for the Honda City is all the variants now come with Honda Sensing. So Honda Sensing is a comprehensive suite of driver aids. You get your adaptive cruise control, your lane keep assist, lane departure warning. You also get auto high beam and you have traffic signs recognition. So that's pretty cool. So it's like an extra pair of eyes that keeps you safe. So yung stress ko when driving, it's like a one notch down when I'm driving something with Honda Sensing. And this is one car I can trust with my family members, so I can recommend it to my sister or even my mom because, Honda Sensing, it's really good. I find it really appropriate that Honda calls the Honda City the Honda City, because it's such a good city car to get all your adulting errands done. It's very comfy and spacious inside. You get a good sound system. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto that's wireless. Alam mo yung marami kang errands for the day and you need to drive everywhere. It really takes away a lot of the stress and the pagod kasi it's very light and easy to drive. Then that power plant pa is chef's kiss. Hindi ka mabibitin sa overtakes or singitan. It also has the suspension to tackle our roads. Anong lubak-lubak dyan? And it's fuel efficient. It ticks off all the right boxes for a good daily. And based on how many old Hondas you see still plying our roads to this day, it's safe to assume that this car will last you a really, really, really long time. It's one of those you can keep forever cars. Almost. Plus, cherry on top pa, you get the really nice, stylish hatchback version of this. So yes, Honda makes really nice looking hatches again. I love hatchbacks. We have 2 at home. Now we have 3. Because of this today. Anyways, yun lang sa totoo. We built this city. No, Honda built this city. On VTEC and rock and roll. Oh!